So, Josh McDaniels has been fired. He's out as the head coach of the Raiders. He started season 3-5. For the last 2 seasons, he's 9-16.
You said 9-16?
9-16 in the last 2 seasons.
Okay.
I've been listening to everybody talk about this story so far. Everybody's got their opinion. A lot of Sports Center, they're saying that he needs to be out and this and that. When do we hold players accountable? And I understand, they never hold these organizations responsible. They knew how Josh McDaniel was before they hired him. So they knew he was this type of coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
hold on, my bad, I don't mean to cut you off, but what kind of coach is he? Is he an aggressive coach? Is he a defensively coach? What is
For more of what I hear, he's a coach is my way or the highway type. He's not really a player type coach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And let's hold the organization responsible for that. And it's is it always the coach's fault that players and teams are not winning? And the coaches do got a lot to do with it, but coaches don't go out and execute plays.
But my thing is this, and this is what I always wonder, okay, so if it's the coach's fault, what about the offensive coordinator? What about the defensive coordinator? Because that got something to do with it too, right? Yeah. They control of the offense and the defense. Yeah. Why ain't they being held accountable?
Well, they fired the GM too. I forgot his name, but the head coach and the GM was fired. Okay. But coaches don't go out and block for quarterbacks, which allow the quarterbacks to get sacked. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're not responsible for player performance on why, they're not throwing the ball Hopkins' way, or, why he's complaining the coach didn't tell Hopkins to go out there and say what he said in the media because he's not getting passes. You're a high profile player. You're gonna get double teamed. You're gonna, whatever the case may be, but he's out. I don't always feel that it's always the coach's fault, but he's out of there. So I don't know who they're gonna get in there next. But I just don't always feel like the coach is getting a fair chance, man. That's like the whole thing what happened in New Jersey. We talk about in Brooklyn, talking about a whole nother sport. You know what I'm saying? With them getting Steve Nash fired. And they was putting all the blame on him. I feel like that's just BS to try to blame the coach. That's like the same thing with football. Like the coach can't make these players want to play. Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can only try to encourage them to do better or something. I don't know. I don't think it'd be the coach's fault majority of the time.
We'll see when they get a new coach in there, how the new coach is going to fare. You know what I'm saying? How is he going to turn out?
And I don't think that team has no hope either.
No, I really don't think it's the coach's fault. That team's a dumpster fire.
I was watching them and I was just like, this team is trash.
I don't like the fact that when Josh McDaniels came in and he got rid of Derek Carr and I always thought Derek Carr was a good quarterback, what I mean? So, he got rid of Carr and brought in Garoppolo. And Garoppolo, I think he's leading the NFL interceptions right now. So, but the coach,
I don't want to talk about Garoppolo. Man.
The coach don't throw the interceptions. The quarterback does, you know what I'm saying? And if he's throwing a lot of interceptions, he might be getting hit a lot. And, but let's thank Detroit for winning and beating Oakland. I mean, not Oakland. The Raiders.
I call them Oakland too.
Yeah, we know them for Oakland for so long. Going and beating the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So they're the reason they went on fighting. But 3-5, the 2 games out of 500. I don't think that was a reason to. He probably could have turned the season around. You know what I'm saying? 3-5, you can still make a run and maybe make the playoffs. It's like Detroit started 1-6 last year. 1-6, and they went on the second half of the season, won 8 out of the next 10 games, and missed the playoffs by 1. So I don't know, man. How do y'all feel about the firing? You think it was a fair firing? You think he needed to be out there? Comment down below. One reaction. Stay tuned, man. We'll be back with our top 5. Who are they? And the pick 6. I'm sorry, not the pick 6, but our biggest dogs and pups. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. What's good, everybody, man? I'm Truth.
I'm your boy, TA Slash.
And we're Out the Pocket Sports.
So stay tuned. More videos to come.
Yeah, check us out. We dropping videos Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 and 11, 1 to 3, 5 to 7. So check us out Monday through Friday on YouTube. We dropping videos. Out the Pocket Sports.
Be on the lookout.
Peace. Last time / your top 5 is Kansas City, Miami, Detroit, Eagles, and 49ers. Any of that change?
No, mine has changed a lot.
Let's get it. Let's see.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so
start with 5 and all the way down to 1.
Okay, so 5.
Number 5.
5. Okay, so 5. I got the Buffalo Bills.
Uh-oh.
I'm putting the Bills up there because I watched that whole game last week. And I'm just like, they deserve to be in 5. They deserve it. They should be higher, but I'm not going to put them higher just yet because they got them losses. Okay, so 4, I got to go with the Cowboys, man.
Okay. I mean,
I'm definitely going with the Cowboys, man, just because the Cowboys has always been good to me. And I always liked the Cowboys, but I always hated the Cowboys.
That's everybody. That's everybody. Everybody love to hate the Cowboys. It don't matter.
Like, I always loved the Cowboys because they had Troy Aikman and they had Emmitt Smith and then Deion Sanders was on defense. Yeah. Then they had Charles Witherspoon.
And a big wall of blockers on the offensive line.
Their team used to be beastie. But I hated them because my big cousin loved them so much. So I'm just like, I don't want to like the same team as him, but I'm putting the Cowboys at 4.
Okay, so for 3. Okay, 3.
I'm going with the Lions, man.
Lions. Okay.
I'm going with the Lions, man.
So you had them at number 3 last week, right? So you keeping them right there?
I'm keeping them right there, but I'm still watching them because I feel like they can go up, but they staying stagnant for me because I just don't see them really like going further. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see him going high like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I say Detroit is definitely going to win that division because now Kirk Cousins is hurt with Minnesota and they
I seen that too. Like I know they're going to be good because the way that what's his name? Jahmyr Gibbs is playing. Oh my goodness,
he was running all over the Raiders, man.
Man, Jahmyr Gibbs is so good, man. I was like, this dude is a beast, and he's a rookie. Man, he's a rookie, right?
Yeah, man. He was running. I was looking at the game like, dang, man. Their defense is getting gashed.
He got Oakland's coach fired by himself.
Right,
by himself.
He was carrying defenders in the end zone. They like, man, you going in the end zone? Let me get on your back. He was just carrying them. You know what I'm saying? Number 2.
All right, so number 2. I got the Dolphins again.
Dolphins still at number 2. Okay.
I got the Dolphins again. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing with Tua. You know what I'm saying? We had 324 yards. We had 3 touchdowns. He had 1 pick too. He had 1 pick.
1 pick.
And I feel like he shouldn't have threw that pick, but it is what it is.
But that day, that duo with him and Hill, man, like when they got Tyreek Hill over there, you know what I mean, that definitely helped him. Cause, you know what I mean, Hill came from Kansas City. I don't even know why Kansas City traded him, but whatever, man. But he's been a great addition for Miami. So
okay.
But the only thing about Miami, like Miami's sitting at 6-2, but all their 6 wins are being against cupcakes teams. I think
that's what everybody's been saying. Yeah. That's why I'm not putting them above 2 right now.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So all right,
I don't care. You 6-2. They win in the division right now. They have like a game and a half lead over Buffalo. You know what I mean? In that division. So 6-2. Buffalo's 5-3. So yeah. So good pick. So number 1.
So my number 1 team. I'm going with the Eagles.
The Eagles, okay.
Because they got the best record in the league, man. It's 7-1, man.
7-1, yeah. They got a good game coming up with Dallas this week. Dallas at Philly, but I don't think Philly is. Dallas is. I don't have faith in Dallas going into Philly and getting that win. Now, in order for them to go into Philly and get that win, they have to be kicking on all cylinders on defense and offense. I'm telling you, Dak not throwing picks. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing the ball to his receivers, you know what I mean? The running game is gelling. Defense is stopping, but I don't think. I'm respecting Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel that they need to be good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that they're going to go into Philly and get that win.
I don't think they is either, because it's always that thing of, Dak's being consistent of not throwing picks.
Yeah, picks. That's going to be determined. Like,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the reason why I got them where I got them. But it's always the thing of if Dak's going to throw picks.
Okay, so Slash is top 5. Number 5, 49ers. Number 4, I'm sorry, not the Eagles. Dude, you got, hold on. Yeah, no, you got number 4, the Eagles, right?
No, 4 is the Cowboys. Last week.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're looking at last week.
Yeah, I'm all off. So, say them again.
All right, so 5 is the Bills. 4 is the Cowboys. 3 is your boys, the Lions.
The Lions, yeah.
2 with the Dolphins again. 1 is the Eagles.
The Eagles. Okay, cool. I don't know what I was looking at on my nose. I got stuff all you see my nose right here, you be like, dang, man, this is a math equation. But anyway, okay.
It do look like that too.
So F with this is all this. No, but okay, my top 5. Last time I had the Eagles at number 5, 49ers at 4, Kansas City at 3, Miami at 2, and Detroit at number 1. Since then, things have changed.
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure of it.
49ers, they're gone. You know, 49ers, they're gone. So
for both of us, they are. They totally out of there.
Yeah, and my 5 this time is going to be surprising because at number 5, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Coming in there, they won 5 games. They won 5 games straight. They went into Philadelphia. I went into Pittsburgh and won 20-10. Got a convincing win in Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh is struggling, but they went into Pittsburgh and got that win. So Jacksonville, number 5. Number 4, I still got Miami has dropped from number 2 to down to number 4. You know what I mean? It's because, they got a couple of bad losses against good teams. So, even with them being 6-2, I got them at number 4. Number 3, Kansas City is still holding down the number 3 spot. They just had that bad loss. They would have been up in the top 3, maybe 12 between 1 and 2, but going into Denver, only putting up 9 points.
I took KC totally out my top 5 because they disappointed me last week too much.
Well, I'm gonna keep them there because they're still 6-2. I can't knock them down. They're still one of the top teams, but that was a poor performance in this past week. So, number 2, the Detroit Lions. And I know people might be like, "What?" You know what I mean? But hey, they, even though they had that blowout loss, but they're still winning their division. They're sitting at 6-2.
You're the one who said they was gonna lose like that too. I couldn't believe when I looked at the score. I said, "This fool was right, man."
See, I knew they was gonna lose. I didn't think they was gonna get blown out that way. I knew they were gonna take a loss, but I wasn't expecting it like that. But everybody started saying, "Oh, Detroit, who are they?" Well, now Detroit is legit. They are good. So they dropped from my number 1 spot down to number 2. Number 3. No, I'm sorry. From number 1 to 2, they're still in my, up there in my top 5. So number 1, I'm going with the Eagles. They are the best team in the league right now. They're playing at a high level, and I don't think Dallas is going to go into Philly.
We're not riding the bandwagon, I promise.
No bandwagon. This is just how it is. The Eagles are the top dogs right now. So my top 5: Jags, Miami, Kansas City, Detroit, and Eagles are number 1. And last time I picked. Did I already say my last week pick?
Nah, you didn't say my last week.
Just to bring it back, my picks from last time, I had Eagles number 5, 49ers 4, Kansas City 3, Miami 2, and Detroit 1. I think I probably did say that, but if I did, you heard it again. So
we got real bad memories over here, man.
We all messed up. But anyway, man, but reaction time, man. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think about a top 5, man. Do y'all have some different top 5? If you do, drop that comment down below who your top 5 teams is after last week. So
let us know if y'all agree or disagree, anything. Let us know what y'all what y'all top 5 is and everything. Just put it in the comments and just engage in general, period.
Let us know. And stay tuned, man. We'll be right back with Dogs and Pups.
Dogs and Pups coming out.
What's up, y'all? We back, man. It's time for Dogs and Pups. Let's get it. Go ahead, start us off, Slash.
All right, so my biggest dog of the yard, man, for real. Like, literally, I'm going with Jahmyr Gibbs, man. Because the way that he was playing, he wasn't playing like he was no rookie. He was literally like running over everybody.
That nigga was definitely out the pocket.
He was like, for real, he was busting through the pocket too. You know what I'm saying?
Threw out in the pocket.
Jahmyr Gibbs, man, he was balling against the Raiders. He got that coach fired by himself, period. So that's my biggest dog. And for my pups, man, I'm going to get this Scott Henderson dude, man. He has 16 assists, 17 turnovers, and 18 fouls in 4 games. 4 games. You're definitely a pup, bro, out there. Like, what are you doing out there, man? His name is Scott Henderson. I don't know who he is. Y'all probably don't know who he is, but he played for the Blazers, man. He is a pup out there. He just fouling people. He hacking, man.
He out the pocket for his
For real, like, what is he doing, man?
That nigga off the bench or something. All right. So, my biggest dog, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I feel it.
The Jags on a 5-game winning streak, and actually they are they're one of the best teams in the league right now, man.
Yeah,
like they and they've been putting up numbers. Trevor Lawrence is the truth. He's a good quarterback, big dude, can run, hard to take down. So my big dogs, Jacksonville, 5-game winning streak, winning in Cleveland. Winning in Pittsburgh. Came out with a 20-10 convincing win. Defense shut down Pittsburgh. So big dogs, Jags.
Okay.
My biggest pup is Kansas City for going into Denver only, putting up 9 points. They made Denver team look like they was elite.
I definitely agree with that because I took them totally out my top 5. Man.
Like, come on, man. Like, come on. I remember that show. Come on, man.
They went from being 1 to not in my top 5 at all.
That's crazy. That's definitely out the pocket.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Like, so Jacksonville, big dog, and Kansas City is my biggest pup. So before we get out of here, man, we're going to hit on the pick 6 a little bit, because we got our little tournament going on. So me and Slash are, let me give you my top picks for this week. I'm going Thursday game. I'm picking Pittsburgh. On Sunday, I'm picking Cleveland, Atlanta, the Rams, and Baltimore. And Monday, I'm picking the Jets. What's your picks?
So my picks for the pick 6 was, I gotta go to it. Okay, so on the Thursday game.
Whoa. The Thursday game, I got Pittsburgh. And the reason why I got Pittsburgh is because I don't know. I don't really like Pittsburgh, but one of my younger cousins do. So it made me think about it. I'm like, let me go ahead and go with Pittsburgh right here.
They're at home, so they should get that.
So like, I don't really know much about Pittsburgh, so I just went with them just because. Okay. Okay, so then I got Baltimore, I got New Orleans, Cleveland, Buffalo, and then the Chargers.
Okay, good picks. So we both were sitting. Last week we both went 5-1 on our picks. I'm sitting. For the season, I'm 32-16 on my picks. I'm sitting at number 2.
Okay.
And Slash went 5-1 as well. On the season, he's 30-18 picks, sitting tied number 4 overall in the rankings. So yeah, that's it. So we'll be back next week to let you know how we did on the pick 6. And yeah.
I'm still looking for that 6-0 week, man. I keep getting robbed, man.
Rob, there's always somebody, man. Somebody. I picked Pittsburgh last week, bro. Man, and they disappointed me, man, by losing and gave me my loss.
The reason why I took KC out my top 5 is because they got me my 1 loss, bro.
Right, like, come on, y'all, man. And I get it, man. Denver was, it was due to win one, you know what I mean? But I don't, Denver's a dumpster fire right now, man. Like, they had no. I mean, that's the best word I come up with.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything too aggressive. So dumpster fire sounds good enough right now.
I feel it.
So actually, coming up too, man, we're gonna introduce everybody in the pick 6 and everybody standing. So look for that. That's coming up. So. That's all we got for now, man. So until the next episode, I'm Truth.
I'm your boy TA Slash.
We are out the pocket.
Peace.
It's my word to the fam. Yeah, I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.